Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today's pick a card is all about the Venus retrograde that is set to start on December 19th. That will have a duration of 40 days until January 29th. What is a retrograde? When planets seem like they're moving backwards in the sky. That is not the case. It has to do with the elliptical movement around the sun, meaning that, well, first of all, Venus will be closer to the Earth now, and at the same time, it will seem like it's slowing down just because of the course that it's going and the magnetism toward the sun. So it's not really moving backwards, it's just moving slower as to Earth, because when in relation to Venus, it will seem that we're moving faster. That's what it means. So what happens when planets are in retrograde? In this specific case, it's a time for reevaluation, for really looking at things in our lives and really thinking about it, deep thinking and reevaluation. So Venus is the planet of attraction, love, and when we talk about attraction, it's also about our resources, our finances. So this will bring up some underlying issues in relationships and our relationship to money that need to be addressed or healed. So it's also about letting go what we need to let go of and clearing baggage. Any relationship without further potential will be identified and will be let go of eventually. There will be breakups, there will be makeups, as well as some exes possibly coming back from the past when things did not get resolved. The advice here is to always remember why an ex is an ex, okay? You will also become aware of where you might be responsible for drama in your relationships, and hence you will be taking accountability for your own actions and behaviors too. But this is a collective energy, so whoever's around you will be doing the same. There will be apologies and closure for the purpose of healing to move forward in a healthier way, whether that's staying in a relationship or leaving a relationship. So as I was saying, Venus in retrograde is also about defining what our true values are more clearly. Values concerning money, women, also love and social interests will be at the forefront here. Sorry, I'm just consulting my notes here so I don't miss out on anything. It's a lot of information here. So yeah, Taurus and Libra will be hit the hardest this retrograde, as Venus is their ruler. So you may want to check which house of your 12th house, 12 houses in your astrological chart is ruled by these two signs, Taurus and Libra, because those will be hit the hardest. That will be the area of your life that will be under focus with this Venus retrograde. So if it's, let's say if you have Taurus or Libra in your first house, it will be your core values of who you are, how you present yourself, what your mission statement in this world is, what impact you want to create. Second house, finances. Third house, how you communicate within your relationships, how you communicate to get what you want, to attract what you want, how you think. Fourth house, it could have something to do with real estate, your home, your family. Fifth house, and so on. You can go and learn all about the houses, but yeah, so you can go and check your astrological chart for that. So this will be a time for reflection and understanding what you want in relationships. It's also not a time to make these impulsive or definitive decisions regarding love, unless it's a long overdue decision that you've been making already. Okay, in that case, that's different, but it helps to learn from the past and move forward in the way that is for the greater good of all. That's what's happening with this Venus retrograde. So I did pre-shuffle 3 piles for you guys because I like to do that it's a meditative thing that I do, and I don't like to have the pressure of the camera, you know, while I'm shuffling. So I've pre-shuffled everything, and we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1, we have raw morganite. Pile 2, we have rhodonite, and pile 3, we have rose quartz. It's so interesting. I just noticed we got 46, 47, 48. Wow. So whatever this Venus retrograde is doing, it's definitely upgrading everyone into being on the path that's right for all of us. So there's a progression, there's evolution. There's a lot of evolving when it comes to knowing our worth and what we can attract, and in our relationships we'll be getting upgrades one way or another. Okay, so take a deep breath, exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Timestamps will be in the description box. If you need more time to choose your pile, you can pause the video now. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this raw morganite, this is your reading. This is your Venus retrograde reading. The number 46, the number 10, the number 1 could be relevant to you. So it seems like here with the 10 and the 1, it seems like you're completing a cycle, or you're coming full circle with a situation and starting a new cycle here. Okay. A new cycle and coming full circle. Okay. So you got speak the language of love. Number 35 and number 8 could be relevant to you. And it says loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So what I see for you guys is a reevaluation when it comes to what you're saying, what you're speaking, and what you're thinking. So you guys could have Taurus or Libra right now hitting your 3rd house. If you have Capricorn in the 3rd house maybe, but something about communication and thought patterns here. Communication and thought patterns. So it's the way you communicate that you will be reevaluating within relationships, and how you use your mind and your communication to attract in whatever it is you want to attract, basically. And it's coming to the understanding that using loving words have the power to change your life, have the power to change your relationships too. So there's something here about how you communicate that will change the course of how things have been so far in your life when it comes to your relationships and your relationship to attracting whatever it is you want to attract in your life. So during this retrograde, you're going to take the seat of the observer, so to speak. You're going to be very observant rather than immersed in drama. So I'm seeing you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be having air sign transits here. But I see this pile number 1 very distancing yourself from the drama, distancing yourself from your own life, as if you're watching it from a distance and gaining a new perspective, gaining perspective. Basically, it's like zooming out and really looking at the big picture. And I'm also seeing not taking yourself so seriously, but really just thinking about how you want to communicate and what is acceptable to you in terms of to be thinking about. We have your dreams need a practical plan. So if you haven't, go check out my full moon in Taurus eclipse reading, because there could be a message for you. And again, that Taurus energy, so you could have a moon in Taurus, or you could have some important placement in Taurus. But there's something here about when it comes to attracting in, and I'm seeing with Taurus, this is more about prosperity and money, finances, okay? With Libra, that would be more love and relationships. But with Taurus being here, it's almost like you're doing research here, and you're coming up with a plan during, this is actually a great time to draw a plan for yourself when it comes to attracting and manifesting your prosperity. And that's what I see you doing here. You're coming up with a practical plan with practical steps to really ground your manifestation, to really ground your ideas and to make them happen. You're taking them from the realm of the ideas, and you're taking the practical steps now to really make them happen in this 3D. So I see you making maybe a budget plan or a financial plan for yourself, or steps to get to your financial goals. That's what I'm seeing here. And you're also looking at what other people are doing to get there. And you're being very observant of how other people have made it, have been able to get there. And so it says pay attention to the signs. So you will be getting some signs and synchronicities here. We have the number 10 again, angel number 1010. Go research that. But yeah, you're getting some kind of signs here, either when it comes to your money, or something's just going to show up on your feed. Maybe something to do about love messages as well. But you're going to be getting some signs here. One of your signs could be an owl. It doesn't have to be. But there are going to be signs that you're going to be seeing here. Let's dive more into what's going on. Now we're going to look at the tarot here. Let me see. Put this there. So, okay. So we got the 5 of water, 5 of cups. So I see some sadness here. This is very natural because you could be getting into a little bit of a state of nostalgia, or thinking about a loss here, or something that you're letting go of, and there's some sadness related to this, or something that you did let go of, or something that was lost here. Now I'm seeing this is more emotional. This has to do more with the heart and a love situation, where there's something here that you lost, something here that is no longer in your life, or you're having trouble letting go of something here. But I'm just going to see 10 of water, 10 of cups. This is not going to last long though. 10 of air, 10 of swords. And now we have the 4 of wands. Okay, so what I see here is you're reevaluating something of the past that's bringing you nostalgia. But it's almost like you're at the same time you're seeing the future, and there's something coming in that is a lot more emotionally fulfilling. So it's a mixed bag for you guys. It's letting go and embracing the future. And again, whatever you're letting go of may have seemed emotionally fulfilling at the time, but you know that you're stepping into something that will be even more so. It will be more fulfilling to your soul. So whatever you're let go of, or whatever let go of you, or whatever you're ending here, is to make way for what the 11, this is the 1111 of 4 of wands, twin flame energy. It's to, I'm seeing a twin flame union here happening. So whether it's with the person you're with, who could be your twin flame, I'm not the judge of that. That's not what we're looking into here. But it seems like there's either patterns of communication that you and your twin flame are letting go of, so that you can experience more bliss, and you're letting go of those patterns. If you are with your twin flame. If not, it seems like you are letting go of a connection that once made you happy to move toward your twin flame because something didn't work out there. Something needed to end because it fell short of the emotional fulfillment. Now, whatever you're letting go of, it's almost like at the beginning of this Venus retrograde, you're going to be nostalgic and sad, but at the same time, there are going to be times when you're going to be very happy thinking about the future. Because it's almost like this energy, it's a bittersweet energy going on here. Because you know you're headed toward your bliss here, but there are things from the past that it's almost like you're holding on to the good memories here. There's good memories you're holding on to. But also at the same time, you're going to realize that letting go of whatever this pain is, or this missing, or this nostalgic sadness is, it's letting go is going to be almost like a relief, and it's going to be a lot easier than you think. Okay, yeah, because right at the beginning of this Venus retrograde, you could be feeling a little bit lost, hopeless, stuck in your mind, obsessing over thinking of what you're letting go of, or what you're missing, or what you lost, what you're dwelling in the sadness, really. And but then in thinking about, in seeing and getting a glimpse into the emotional fulfillment that's coming for you, this is going to help you feel very confident moving forward with the solar plexus chakra there, because you're getting a clear vision of something that you need to let go of. It's being shown to you in your mind's eye. And so it's unmistakable that, yeah, look at this, Temperance on top of the Four of Wands. This is divinely guided, by the way. This is, you're headed toward a divine counterpart, or things will be improving with your divine counterpart. Take it how it resonates for you. Sagittarius energy someone could have in their chart here, but don't be too stuck on the signs. The number 14 here could be relevant, and the number 5. 5 is about change. So there's definitely change coming here for the better that's bringing in more balance into your life. And something more emotionally fulfilling, something more stable and more aligned with who you are. It's a merging of souls. It's like you share the same soul. See, look. It's, and so any patterns of overthinking, or the love language, or the communication when it comes to your relationships will be healed. And you will be a lot more confident moving forward, and in your confidence improving, you're attracting in more emotionally fulfilling circumstances, whether that's with the person you're with, or whether that's with someone new. You will be the judge of that. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles. So there's something slow brewing here, something moving very, very slowly. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who has these in their chart. But there's a slow-moving energy coming toward you. And but this is, for those of you, yeah, this is someone who is still working through letting go of something, and they're still feeling a little bit lost, and that's why they're being very slow. But there's action being taken toward you, but you're not going to quite see it yet during this Venus retrograde. It's going to be very slow. It's movement, but it's slow. So, but it's also, you're going to feel some stability coming from this. 5 of Cups. Again, just look out for low vibrational dwelling, thinking, feeling. Okay, you want to raise your vibration here. You want to heal your solar plexus chakra. Needs some healing maybe, because there's still some dwelling here on what you're losing, what you're letting go, the loss. But you're not looking at these 2 cups behind you. That's the 2 of Cups, which is union. And or within the relationship, if you decide that you want to really stick to a relationship, it's almost like there's a time here where you're still thinking about the spilled cups, and you're not looking at the things that are still salvageable. And or you're looking at these spilled cups here, and you're not looking at a relationship that's that's there for you. But this is a bittersweet energy. I'm seeing an energy here of letting go of patterns or someone and embracing someone new with joy and optimism, but then going back and forth between this energy of some sadness and nostalgia, which is natural, which, you know, it happens. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, but things will change. This will change. You'll move out of this lower vibrational sadness, and things will begin to, it's almost like there's something here that's definitely faded, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like you're moving toward a more committed relationship or more commitment within your relationship after you reevaluate how you're communicating here. And with the Ten of Pentacles in the next to the Wheel of Fortune, now I'm looking at finances, and now let's look at finances. So we've spoken about love. Now we're going to talk about your finances, which is interesting. It seems like you're on a new path here. Well, not new, you're halfway already, okay, toward building something very stable, very prosperous, and long-lasting. And so it seems like you're tweaking your plan there. But you're still thinking about what you don't have or how you haven't gotten somewhere. But then there will be some healing of, and if you focus on healing your self-confidence, then that's when things will start moving again. If you let go of negative self-talk and self-sabotage, then you will manifest the wealth, because the Wheel of Fortune is fortune, as it says. Ten of Pentacles is wealth. So that's where you're headed. You're definitely, whatever you're doing, whatever you are thinking about in this Venus retrograde is definitely leading you toward a legacy, toward an empire that you're building that will bring you a lot of money. Now, you could even become the first millionaire in your family, okay? And but with this balance here, you're also headed toward a strong, stable commitment with your higher level soulmate or twin flame, whatever you want to call it. To me, this is a twin flame union, okay? This is a very fortunate one. This is not one of those cases where there's a lot of running and a lot of whatever going on. Well, if that was a phase, it's over. It seems like after this Venus retrograde, or right at the end of it, whatever decision you make to let go of a pattern or a person, it seems like you are headed toward union with your twin flame. And I see possibly even a marriage, okay? An official marriage coming out of this. And it could be that the two of you are even a power couple here, because with all that money there, it's like something about the alchemy between the two of you is really very, it will set you up for success, financial success together as well. Now, let's see what other energies we have here when it comes to your romantic love life. We have the Snake here, so competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So there could be someone in your life here who is there's some jealousy here. I'm picking up jealousy with this one. There's some jealousy over competition, maybe. Now, this doesn't have to be a woman either, but there's something going on with jealousy and someone trying to undermine a situation here. And what could be causing this sadness here, it could be that someone is pulling you back to lower vibrational thinking. Now, this could be a female friend who is pulling you and making you feel bad, giving you a guilt trip or something like that. And yeah, this person is thinking more of their own, they have their own kind of agenda, right? They're looking out for themselves. And so this could be that beginning energy of stop and start, but you know where you're headed, you know where you want to go. So this is not going to create a lot of confusion, but mind you, you could be dealing with someone who's jealous, or someone who's trying to undermine you, or someone who is kind of pulling you back from where you know you need to go. So use your intuition and you will know where to go. Now, on the other hand, there will be some heart-to-heart conversations. You will honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And again, that goes back to that communication, right? That communication, that love communication that is more effective, that is speaking things lovingly and kindly. Maybe you need to explain something to someone who is being, who is out for themselves or who is jealous, and you need to explain certain things to this person. Now, on the other hand, I do see you either, if there's someone here that you're changing patterns of communication with and you're staying with this person to upgrade the level of commitment between the two of you, you will be very honest and open in discussing how you feel about each other and about the situation. Sorry, we got cut off. As I was saying, there's going to be an opportunity for you to honestly discuss your feeling with whoever it is that you know you need to do this with, right? So there's going to be a stillness here, and in this stillness you're going to have the time to really consider what it is that you want for yourself when it comes to whatever you're attracting, whatever it is you want to start manifesting. Okay, there's a new manifestation phase coming up, and so you're very still and you're really pondering and considering what it is that you want to manifest, because you're going to take this very seriously. But I do see during this time you're going to be cutting some cords here with some toxic situations or people, or cutting cords with negative thinking here. Okay, Archangel Michael is here to help you clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, especially communication patterns or destructive relationships that weren't very healthy, that were more destructive than healthy for you, and you're going to be freeing yourself. Ultimately, that's what's going to be happening. You're going to free yourself from destructive patterns, destructive people, or destructive connections here to make way for something that is more aligned with who you are, so that you can open up to the blessings, the prosperity, and the abundance here that is on the way. Because you see, relationships and prosperity, they're very tied together. You know, there are those karmic relationships where people are together, but it seems like there's always something happening with finances that is not going well. Like you make a lot of money, but then you lose a lot of money. It's because the energy in that relationship can be, or the way that you're communicating with each other can be leading to these losses, because you're wasting too much energy on this poor communication or whatever is going on, or things that really don't matter here. Okay, so pile number 1, that was your reading for your Venus retrograde. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need it. If you want to enter to win a numerology report, you can go ahead and comment Y in the comment section. So it was a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this rhodonite, the number 47 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. Okay. 47 and 11 could be relevant numbers to you. I'm just going to place it here. All right. So you got turn on your heart light. So your heart chakra is going to be very active during this Venus retrograde here. And you're going to be reflecting upon a time when you experienced love, true love, the kind of love that makes your heart sing. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. And you're closing some kind of chapter in your life here. It's a slow closing chapter here. While you're doing this, it's helping you close a chapter, and it's helping you raise your vibration, really. That's what's happening, is you're raising your vibration through this Venus retrograde here. and your heart light is turning on again after maybe something painful. Now you're able to go back and reflect on when you did experience love, okay, in its true form. You're going to feel very blessed for some reason during this Venus retrograde. And of course, I mean, if your heart was closed and you're just not feeling it, and now you're having a healing of your heart chakra and it's opening up again, that light in your heart is turning on again, you're going to feel very blessed. The number 22, you're going to feel like you're on the right path here toward love, because you've been praying for this. You've been praying for this again. And so there's love coming back into your heart and into your life as a consequence of this Venus retrograde, because you're looking back at the good feelings when you had love in your life, wherever that love came from. It's really strengthening you, and it's really allowing you to feel again. And so you're having a new beginning in love here through this Venus retrograde. Now, something could be happening around February, okay, with that new moon in Aquarius, or you could have an Aquarius placement, doesn't matter. But there's something here with the number 6, that's Venusian energy, that's the Venus retrograde energy, but something about a cycle that is closing here. So you can start a new one. And so you're going back to memories of the past where you did experience love, and that's helping you start a new cycle here and enter a new cycle here. There's something about June as well that's sticking out. We have the King of Water, so you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio somewhere prominent in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But either way, there's someone here who has a lot of love for you, or you're just developing a lot of love in your heart. You're very aware of your emotions, but you're not showing them. Or there is someone who is very aware of their emotions, but they're not showing them. But you're having a new passionate beginning here. The sparks of passion are starting again for you. You're having a new beginning. There's something destined here with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the 7 of Earth, so 7 of Pentacles. So wherever you've been patient, now I'm going to talk about money a little bit. Whatever you've been patient about, waiting for, you've planted some good seeds here when it comes to your finances. And after this Venus retrograde, there's some delayed gratification here during the Venus retrograde. But after the Venus retrograde, come February, there's going to be, things are going to be moving faster again, and the money's going to be coming in, okay? So now the Venus retrograde is just asking you to be patient, wait another month, okay? And things will move faster again. But I'm seeing some passionate new beginning in love and attraction, and there's someone here who's very attracted to you, or you're very attracted to someone, and you're going to feel that things are going to move in the month of February while you're going through this Venus retrograde in January. There's some patience here. There's delayed gratification with the situation. Let's see what else we have. Nurture, Empress. So there's, okay, so the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. But again, there's someone here who finds you very nurturing. Someone here is very attracted to you, or you're very, so let's say if you're the masculine, you're very attracted to this someone because this person nurtures you and you have a lot of feelings for this person, but you're not showing it. Now, if you're the feminine, there's someone here who's hiding their feelings from you. They have them, you feel it because they see you, they're very attracted to you, you're very nurturing to them. Now, for others of you in a relationship, solid relationship, there could be here news of a pregnancy or something here that's being prepared behind the scenes here. We have move, so definitely someone wants to move toward you, and this is mutual, okay? I'm seeing the Chariot here. This is the Chariot energy. This is Cancer energy. Someone could have this. Someone wants to move together toward union here because there's a lot of passion here, and there's a spark there, and they want to make this serious and official. This is a part of their goal, is to be with you, and it's mutual. But you're just going to have to breathe through the Venus retrograde because there could be some delays here when it comes to this. Again, delayed gratification, but this is all making sure that your dreams are coming true at the end of this. I see February bringing in something very special here, because right now you or someone or this person are dealing with burdens, but those are going to be released with this Tower here. Scorpio energy again. Uranus energy. Something is ending here. The burdens are being dropped so that there can be a way to move. So someone here is having an epiphany during this Venus retrograde, you or someone, and that's going to bring something, a faulty foundation down, to let go of burdens so that you can move toward each other and have your wish fulfillment, both of you. I'm seeing mirroring energy. You could both be doing this here. Yeah, Ace of Wands again. So you're having a new beginning here that will bring you a lot of wish fulfillment, your dreams coming true, but this is delayed for the month of January still. So this will be happening in between February and March, and the end of March, okay? So it's 2 months more or less where this is going to take place. But right now things are just very chaotic and something's falling apart here. Keys on a ring. So someone's making a decision here. Someone is making a decision here, but there is a call for trusting in the situation and having faith. Just because it's not happening right now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Now, in this reading, I'm seeing a lot about love and not so much about finances. So if you want to know more about your finances, you may want to check another pile. But there is success here in the situation. Just trust that it's just delayed right now, because right now someone or you is still canceling, clearing, and deleting negative, toxic energies, people, situations, circumstances. And someone is learning to replace negative self-talk and thinking for positive words and thoughts. And your positive words and thoughts are rapidly manifesting into form. So be very mindful of what you're saying, because your words, your thoughts are spells, okay? And really ask your angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking too. So there's an adjustment phase going on during this Venus retrograde that will get everything, it's like aligning everything for the perfect timing. And the perfect timing will be between February, March, April, is what I'm seeing here. And there is success here if you trust the situation. There will be wish fulfillment. Just take a time to breathe now. Think about what you need to let go and release those. Let the tower fall if it's a faulty foundation. That's what you need to be focusing on now during this Venus retrograde. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you today. If you want in for the numerology report in my giveaway, just comment why you would like a numerology report down below in the comment section. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome. Last but not least, pile 3, if you chose the rose quartz. The number 48 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. Okay. Now let's see what this Venus retrograde is bringing to you. So you got forgiveness. So someone is in the energy of forgiveness during this Venus retrograde. You will be forgiving yourself or someone else, or you will be forgiven. You are coming to the realization during this Venus retrograde that nothing will be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And in forgiving someone, you're not only releasing them, but you're also releasing your heart to experience more bliss and attract in the blessings that are meant for you by clearing the space there for something more meaningful. The number 29 and the number 2 could be relevant to you. Yeah. There's a sense of peace coming in with this sense of forgiveness here. The number 23, the number 5 could be relevant. Here, there's 5 is change. So it's going to be a nice change to feeling more peace during this Venus retrograde. And you're clearing space here to experience more peace in your life as you are releasing negativity. And with negativity, I mean grudges and negative self-talk and anything that's really keeping you low vibrational. You're going to be releasing that. And with the full moon in Scorpio, there is something about the month of May here that will be relevant to you. The month of May 2022, okay? Inner child. So there's going to be a lot of inner child healing here with going back to the past and really looking at where your inner child or your younger self got really hurt, and you're going to be healing those patterns there, and you're going to be releasing that negativity. Some of you are going to be forgiving your parents here and understanding that, you know, just in being in relationships, we get hurt and we hurt people, and it's not even on purpose sometimes, right? And so in forgiving and knowing that people didn't know any better, is what I'm seeing here, is going to allow you to release a very heavy weight, and it's going to help you move forward. It's also going to help to move away from victim consciousness, victim mentality here, and this is going to be very empowering because you're going to realize that it's really not what happened to you, it's how you use that. It's how you move forward here that makes a difference. And because of that, you're illuminating. It's like there's a clarity being shed on this, and you're replacing this negativity. See, moon and sun, negative, positive. It's like you're definitely raising your vibration here through the power of forgiveness. You're going to realize just how powerful forgiveness is, and it's going to take you from one side of the spectrum straight shoot to the other side, from fear to joy, just like that. That's what's happening for you. And because of that, you are creating space for more growth in your life, more happiness, more joy, and better experiences, more blessings. The number 19 and the number 1 could be relevant to you, the world. And you're coming full circle with those inner child issues and wounds. You're healing, because the sun is a very healing energy as well, and you're closing that cycle. You're locking it with a key, you're asking the universe to transmute it, and you're not going to revisit it. You're just not. Even if you look at it again, it's just going to be healed, is what I see here. The number 21 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. It's like it's staying in 2021. Whatever these inner child issues, wounds were, they're staying in 2021. You're not bringing them into 2022. Now, yeah. So there's a lot of thinking going on, a lot of maybe obsessive thinking before you fully close this cycle. But you are releasing obsessive thinking. You are releasing the mind, where your mind has been trapping you. You're releasing yourself from that mind cage, if that makes sense. Messenger of water, you could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart. You could have Leo or Aquarius in your chart. But there's some good news here. There's something about deciding what you want to move toward. There's something about deciding what your heart is called to do. And it's also, it's been playing in your mind. You know what to do because it's following your heart. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to make that decision to follow your heart. And in following your heart, you're actually releasing yourself from the mind cage. Now, you may not feel all of a sudden really good about everything, but you're on the way to that during this Venus retrograde, okay? Now, there's something here about your money goals here that will grow. But right now there's delayed gratification and there's a waiting period, but you're planting some good seeds here during this Venus retrograde. And you're rebuilding your heart after what it may have been a tower moment, collapsing of a foundation in your life that was not solid, to make way for something better is what I see here. Scorpio energy again. Yeah, wherever you were refusing to see this negative thinking, or wherever you were refusing to see of making a decision here, you're going to choose whatever path leads you toward your joy, your stability, your happiness. Whatever makes you happy is going to help you break the stalemate, break the crossroads, and you're going to choose after this Venus retrograde, after analyzing and really looking at things that you were in denial of, you're going to allow the faulty foundation to fall. You're going to follow your heart, and because of that, there's a portal of joy and stability opening up for you, bliss and a twin flame union, okay? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really making plans here to build a stronger, more solid foundation when it comes to your finances during this Venus retrograde. You're coming up maybe with a business plan, a financial plan, something, a practical plan to really create. You could be collaborating with other people here. And we have justice. So with justice in the tower here and the world There could be, for some of you, a divorce finalizing, or something about a breakup here that involves signing papers or something. You could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Seven of Wands. There's something about you. It's going to be hard for you to let go of this negativity. It's going to be a battle within your mind, and you're going to be very defensive, in denial at first about what needs to change, but then you're going to commit to your happiness and to your heart and what your heart wants, with the Hierophant there. A higher level connection here with someone who could be younger than you, or you could be the one who's younger. Someone who has something to learn from you, you have something to learn from them. There's a twin flame connection here that you're committing to at the end of this Venus retrograde, pouring into until May. Yeah, there's some relationship that you may be frustrated in, or you have been, or there's something about you self-sabotaging here, or dealing with ego issues or jealousy, or someone jealous around you who was lacking in confidence. And there's a very frustrating relationship here, and maybe that's what's falling apart here, because it's unrequited. There has not been enough attraction or chemistry to keep that relationship going, and so because of that, you're letting go. But there's a denial phase here, but then there's a choice you're going to make to move forward to what makes you happy here. If this is not your pile, go ahead and choose another pile if you don't resonate with this at all. And there's going to be forgiveness, so don't worry, there will be forgiveness. And forgive yourself for letting go of what is, not for you. Forgive yourself for doing that, because with the crown chakra here, you're being divinely guided. You're getting downloads from spirit. So you need to pay attention to what's being said to you over and over and over again, and you need to start really looking at it, addressing it, acknowledging it, because these are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So the more you delay this, the more you will be feeling frustrated. And I do see you really finally dealing with this during the Venus retrograde. And whatever you do, you will be forgiven. And just forgive yourself for making the best decision for yourself here, because it will ultimately be for the highest good of all, and it will bring more peace and balance overall, okay? Pile number 3, this was your reading. It was a challenge to get through these readings today because my device was constantly stopping on me, but hopefully I got the message out. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified